Hello, my lovely Libra friends. I am Meg, your Elemental Empress, here to do your reading from May the 8th until May the 10th, 2018. Okay, I'm going to be doing a general spread and then a love spread afterwards. I'm going to be pulling one card from the Tarot of the Tattoo Age to oversee your reading. Nice. The Wish card, the little fat Buddha. Nice. It's a great card to get to oversee a reading, right? Because it's all about wishes and things that you want and things coming to fruition. Well, let's see what it's about. Alright, so I have here Lana Zellner's 8 coins to do a 5-card spread for you guys. Thank you to everyone that's liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. And if you haven't got the chance yet, you can just subscribe down below. I'd appreciate that. But I appreciate all y'all for watching. And make sure that you click the bell button, because I'm going to be going live again this week. Alright. Okay, so you guys got the Empress in reverse. So you or someone close to you could have had a child recently, or you could have been dealing with like a mother-in-law type of figure, mother type of figure, that it was kind of salty. But it can also mean somebody having a child around you. Alright, so in your foundation, you have the 5 of Cups in the reverse. It's definitely better in the reverse, because in the reverse, it's more about coming out of sadness, you know, something emotionally draining. And then in the recent past, you could have felt a little broke, because you see the wallet is dumping out the money. It's the 6 of Coins that is in the reverse, right? So it's kind of like the baby justice card. It's a little bit of Libra right there. But, and then you have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, right? So right now you might feel like you're unable to share your ideas, you know. And then you have the 4 of Swords. So some of you could just be looking for sleep. Like, you could be in a situation where you're not getting a lot of sleep, you know, especially if you're dealing with this person that's just had a baby and you're helping out. So you have the Page of Coins. It is in the reverse, so you might be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn that is younger to you. Okay. I'm going to use the Santa Muerte cards, big clarifiers. Yeah, you could be just not able to say anything because, you know, someone around you's recently had a baby, or it's like your mom and they're upset, you know. So with the Ace of Swords in reverse, it's more about, sometimes it's about like lying, things like that, but I think it's more like being unable to say your piece because, you know, you're tired, and then the next step is you getting some sleep, and I think that's what your wish is about. Let's check it out, though. Okay. Alright, so you get the 7 of Swords, right? So the 7 of Swords, it is in the reverse. It is better in the reverse. 7 of Swords in the reverse, I don't see it really as shady behavior, or it could be like coming out of shady behavior. But it's more, to me, a well-laid plan, right? Especially for those of you that are dealing with the situation with the kid. Okay, you got the 9 of Swords in the reverse. That is much better than the 9 of Swords in the upright. In the upright, it talks to us about anxieties and nightmare situations. But this is like coming out of that and coming out of sadness, and that's what's in your foundation. So that's highly positive. And then you have the 6 of Cups, which she is right here. And she came in the reverse, right? So it could absolutely have to do with, you know, if this is your child, you know, you could be in lack of sleep mode. And because it's about like happiness with children, and where you got 2 6s, it's about family. So not that you're unhappy with your child. It looks like, you know, we got a lot of people that need some sleep out here. Okay. And then you got the 6 of Pentacles. So you're gonna have to wait, like, because that one is about time for me, because of the big clock, you know. So you need to wait to be able to say your piece, and then you get the Empress reversed again. So yeah, you're taking like a mental, um, kind of douche, right, from having to deal with other people, you know, and absolutely this could be the fat baby that you're dealing with, right? So let's pull one more card. Again, put it here. Yeah, so 5 of Cups reverse. So this 5 of Cups, right? It's a lot about being stuck in your head and being stuck there emotionally, right? So you're coming out of it. It looks to me like I definitely have somebody out there that really needs some sleep. Yeah. So with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, you got the 7 of Cups in the reverse. So that's about not having really any like self-delusion about things. It's pretty mild, Libras, so that's good, you know. If it's really exciting, then we should get worried. But it really does. It looks like because we got the Empress reversed twice, so that looks to be somebody that has just had a baby, right? And especially with the Buddha, looks like a fat baby, right? So not too bad, not too bad. It's all right. It's not always gonna be spicy, you know. The Empress reversed can absolutely be your mom, your partner's mom, right? So just somebody that you're trying to withdraw from to be able to deal, and that's pretty much the gist of that reading. Okay, so my Libra singles, and for all y'all that are just watching this for the first time, this is the part that I apply Venus to because it's about love, reconciliation. So you could be just focused on reconciling with someone as well, you know? I mean, these can resonate for other things, but if you're going to apply love, this is what I apply to. Okay. So Tarot of Dreams for my Libras, my single Libras. Okay, so yeah, you know, no sex going on, not surprising, you're single, right? That's with the Ace of Wands, no creative new beginning. And then you have the Emperor, which can show up as a father figure, a husband type of figure, like something structured, you know, about the rules and whatnot. And it can be an Aries or a Taurus male, all those to you. Alright, and then you have the Palace of Wands. So there's no sex going on in the home front, you know. And it looks like you might be interested in a fire sign, and you feel put out by a fire sign because you have the 5 of Pentacles here, and it feels like there's some kind of established rule system that you feel like you can't reconcile with this person because of that rule system. Definitely with the Ace of Wands and the Palace of Wands in the reverse, it's definitely a situation where there's no sex and you're probably dealing with a fire sign. It could be an Aries, but I feel like that's more about like some kind of established rule, some kind of established belief, you know? Yeah, so you got the Meant to Be card. It's the Gilded Reverie Lenormand. These are read differently than tarot. A couple of the cards are similar, but they're different. You got the Meant to Be card with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So you're probably not going to be reconciling. And with the belief system, you have this. Like, I think it's more like a worry that people are going to talk about it on your part or their part, right? Yeah, like it's something that, like, for some of you, this kind of feels like same sex to me. Like it's like somebody doesn't want to go public or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think this is just about you wishing that, you know, you weren't left out of the situation and you wanting to reconcile. Okay. Well, it's not too bad. It doesn't look like, you know, anything bad's gonna happen with your love life. It just looks like nothing's happening, you know. Alright, let's look at my Libra couples. Adoring virtue, romancing for my Libra couples. Past life relationship. This card is popping up everywhere. Now, with this card, there's a few different meanings. Yes, it can be a past life. And yes, I do believe in that. It can also be someone that you were in a past relationship with. You know, it's like an on again, off again thing. The card tells the rest of it. Alrighty. Okay, so here we have the sign of Sagittarius, right? Temperance. So, but in the reverse, it's also about impatience, right? And not wanting to fight anymore, right? It could be like an argumentative situation where you just don't feel like fighting for it. And this could be like, this could definitely, if you're in like an on again, off again, that this both could apply. And then coming back in from the cold, right? So if you're like froze out with your other, then you're like gradually coming back in. It still resonates with the Five of Pentacles, but it's more about getting better from that situation, you know. And then you have the Five of Cups in reverse. So there is emotional and practical healing with this situation, and not wanting to fight, but still being impatient with it. This feels like for some reason it's an on and off again thing. Yeah, so yeah, you're impatient with time. You could be dealing with the sign of Sag as well. You could have that in your chart too. Okay, yeah, so the not fighting about it, you got the Messenger. So you're sending messages about not fighting with each other, right? Yeah, so what brings you back in from the cold is the letter. And then, yeah, so it looks like it was cut out before, and something that you were waiting on to move back into. But the message that's coming through at the end is what's going to bring you back into this situation. So if you're happy about the situation, that's great, right? And if you're not, then don't send them a message, right? Okay. Well, thank you, my Libras. And if you like that, then please like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to get a read with me, then just check in the about below. All right, take care, Libras.